pork, brother?
Yeah, I do.
You banging that pork? It's swine on your mind, brother?
All I know is he said I will forgive you for all things. If I eat pork, I don't think I'm going to hell because I ate a goddamn baby. I don't think I'm going to hell because I ate a chicken.
Give me Hebrews 10.
I don't believe that.
Gucci sandals on the way I'm sliding up. I won't join no gang cause I speak truth and I ain't slime enough. I can't kill my brothers, we the same, it's just not adding up. Esau he a killer, genocide he keeps attracting us. Most I say be fruitful, multiply so we be adding up. Compare his seed to the sand of the sea, we deep so you can't add us up. My people they got hate inside they heart, they wanna paint us up. Grew up in a red zone, blood tears, I see red flags on us. This world be killing me with lies the way they capping on me. Like these publicans, they coons and seeing the way they taxing on me. Prove what you say, the evidence, show me the facts, lil' homie. Don't hold your tongue, just bring it out. What's on your mind, lil' brody? Riding on 4 Giottos, bougie, how we sip Moscato. Feast days of the Lord, champagne be rainy poncho. Salvation of the Lord's people, come on, we need that pronto. Wisdom, yes it bring riches like we just won the lotto. Keep these commandments in the faith, my brother, that's the motto. Most high humble you quick, boy, if you think you macho. Israel we poor, but we rich in spirit.
And that, you know, that you will see on the spiritual level, the deeper level, right? But on the carnal level, it's because we see it. Our flesh is weak because of the sin that we live in.
So let me ask you something.
I'm listening.
In the garden to eat.
Let's go to it. Go to, give me the book of Genesis 3, verse 1.
Genesis chapter 3 and verse 1. Look at Genesis chapter 3 and verse 1. Right. It reads, now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord God had made.
Right, now this serpent is not an actual animal. You understand, brother? This serpent is an actual man moving in the spirit of a serpent. Because if I see somebody walking down the street and I say, yeah, he a snake, he a rat. What that mean, brother? God. We understand that, but deception. Yeah, we understand that, but do you understand that this is a man? Okay, let's prove it to us. Bring it up.
Revelations 22 and 1.
So like verse. Next page. Oh, 14.
Revelations 22 and 14. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life.
Right, you can be blessed and get the tree of life if you keep God's commandments, right, read?
And may enter in through the gates into the city.
Right, you're going to get the kingdom of heaven, right?
For without are dogs.
Right, if you don't have these commandments, the Lord called you a dog. You understand, brother? Because in the Bible, men are personified as beasts. You get that game? So this serpent right here is just a man that moves like a snake. Right, keep reading.
And he said unto the woman, yea, hath God said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God hath said, ye shall not eat of it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die.
Right, so this fruit right here is just talking about the works of men. You understand that? Give me that Matthew 3, verse 10. Break it down for me, brother. Yeah, I see it. All right. Three and 10.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 3 and verse 10.
Right?
And now also the axe is laid unto the root of the trees. Therefore every tree which bringeth not forth good fruit.
If a man doesn't bring good works in his life, right,
is held down and cast into the fire.
Right, he's going to get the lake of fire. You understand that, brother? He's going to be cast down and put in the lake of fire. So us, we have to bring forth good fruit. That man or that tree that is talking about in the book of Genesis chapter 3, it's just a man that has bad fruit, meaning bad works, meaning idolatry, like sin, kind of. Like go to the book of Genesis 3. So that's all that's going on. It's a man putting forth his doctrine upon Eve. And then Adam got into that thing. Adam kind of started, doing going into idolatry, doing the sin that what's her name? Eve brought unto him. Yeah, Adam, I got this idolatry. That's what she did. She brought forth another god unto him. That's all that happened, brother. And they kind of went off and started singing. That's all that happened, brother.
But they,
It's just parabolic.
But they walked away though.
Say it one more time, brother.
They walked away.
You said they walked away.
God punished them.
Yeah, the Lord punished them. He did, brother. That's why that evil, he cursed them when you keep reading. Go to verse, start at 14.
Verse 14. And the Lord,
Start at 12.
verse 12. And the man said, the woman whom thou gavest to be with me, she gave me the tree. So like she gave me of the tree, and I did eat.
Right, Adam kind of snitched on Eve. Right. When that was his household going on. Right? I'm about to show you. Hold on real quick. I'm going to show you the punishment. Keep reading.
And the Lord God said unto the woman, what is this that thou hast done? And the woman said, the serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. And the Lord God said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle, and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly shalt thou go, and dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life.
Right, and that's real spiritual when you go into it. I ain't gonna get too deep with you, King. I'm just on a plain level show you the curse that God gave unto Adam. Right, keep reading.
And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel.
Now, this was the curse for the woman, right? Keep reading. 16.
And to the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception.
Right, so that's why women, when they give birth unto a child, they go through it. It's all those pains,
So that's Revelation.
Hold on, King, real quick. I gotta finish, the judgment that the Lord put upon Adam and Eve. Right, read.
In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
Right, read.
And unto Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree, of which I commanded thee, saying, thou shalt not eat of it, cursed is the ground for thy sake.
Right.
In sorrow shalt thou eat of it in all the days of thy life.
Keep reading.
Thorns also and thistles shall it bring forth to thee. Thou shalt eat the herb of the field.
Right, read.
In the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread,
Right.
till thou return into the ground, for out of it was thou taken. For dust thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return.
Right, so the Lord kind of cursed Adam in his labors, right, in his works in the field. So that was the judgment that they got for doing all that sin that they did, the idolatry that they did. You understand? They did get judged. Brother, check it out. But you have to understand that you're going to get judged if you don't keep your commandments. You understand the commandments of God. You don't want to be in idolatry like Adam and Eve. Y'all got a question, King? You got a question, King?
Huh?
You got a question?
No, what I'm reading here is true. This part I like. I enjoy that because that's very true.
This is true.
Yeah,
right?
that's very.
This is true as well. With the horns, this is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Well, that's what Revelation talks about all the
That's
time.
what Revelation
That's why Donald Trump, Donald Trump was sitting here to do something for a reason. And Donald Trump, that's why he's saying, I got to win. Because the devil already told him, I need you to destroy the world for me. So if you notice, Donald Trump say, I got to win. Because he got to finish what the devil said. But if Harris take over this, the devil, like he said, if you all come here as one, I'll bury his ass. You understand?
Well, we look at the whole government
Can I ask you, sir?
as being that serpent. You understand? If Kamala is in that seat, she just gonna be taking orders from somebody over her.
Regardless
telling
who
her
she
to
take
go
orders
over there.
for, she will still help you out. See, Trump told you, I'm going to destroy you.
Because she worked under Joe Biden, didn't she?
Regardless who she
When did
worked
Joe
under,
Biden help her?
I appreciate you gave me a crumb and he gave me nothing. Even though both of y'all racist,
We want the whole loaf.
give me something.
want the whole loaf.
Exactly. And we get the whole loaf.
We need this whole loaf.
Yeah.
Right, give me Matthew 15.
And she gonna make it happen.
Give me Matthew 15. The Lord said, Kamala not gonna make nothing happen, but
As long as you got help behind her.
Christ is gonna make something happen.
Exactly.
So, Kamala, whatever her name
I
is,
send all my spiritual
understand?
man. He sent Jesus here.
she
in the
learned
first
from
place.
Joe Biden.
Yes, but she
What
sent
did Joe
Jesus.
Biden do for us, brother?
put it this way, we're not starving. We're not
brother, our
hiding.
people are starving.
Regardless of what he did,
We have to
we're not
remember-
hurting.
What about the reparations?
Where that's at, brother?
400 years since
That's
country,
right,
we
King.
ain't got nothing.
Where are reparations at?
Because you don't want nothing. How we gonna be mad at if the foreigners come to this country? No, you can't listen to them. They're not understanding.
Listen what he about to
They're not
Read the word out.
understanding. Don't read to me if you don't understand. He said, don't read to your own understanding.
Book of Matthew.
Don't read to your own understanding.
Book of Matthew, chapter
Go to
15,
26.
verse 26.
Right.
But he answered and said, it is not meet to take the children's bread.
The what?
It is not meet to take the children's bread.
Hey, that bread is for us, brother. We don't want the crumbs. And do what?
And to cast it to dogs.
But the dogs took
Exactly.
our bread.
Exactly.
And they casting us crumbs. But the Lord gonna reverse that and give us the bread. Right? He gonna cast them crumbs.
But ask
Like, everything
yourself,
gonna reverse. Kamala, whatever the hell her
why
name
is
She not gonna do
foreigners
nothing
over
for
here?
our people.
When I take my car to the mechanic shop, why can't I take it to a black man? I take it to a foreigner. When I go grocery shopping, I go to a foreigner store.
like
The
Why-
second address,
Give me
chapter
Myers,
in verse
Jewish.
56.
Myers, sir, they Jewish.
As 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
Right, the Lord said He
right.
made the world for us. He didn't make the world for Kamala Harris.
But why we keep deceiving him? Why we keep hurting him? Why God looks down and say,
Because we
y'all
don't
embarrassing me? You always want to
Brother,
call me
because
black
we
and this,
don't
but why
keep the
are my
commandments.
people
We
that
don't-
I tell you, you be
We
hurting,
don't
you
keep the
embarrassing me?
commandments.
Why do y'all keep hurting one another? We only come
we
together
don't
when a
keep
white
the
person
commandments.
killed. Do we come together if a nigga kill you? We don't come together. But
Did you
if
hear what I
people say
said?
it happened.
You asked the question. Did you hear my answer? What's that? See that? Because you just talking, brother. The Lord said, "Keep thy foot when thou comest in the house of God." You got to be more ready to listen and then to spew out your words.
But make me believe that what you're saying is common sense to you.
All right, go to
make
Deuteronomy
common
28.
sense to me.
Go to
Make
Deuteronomy
sense to me.
28.
And then I
This- Deuteronomy
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse
15.
15, and it reads thus.
So this is the Lord giving Israel. He gave them the commandments. And He said, "If y'all don't keep my commandments, I'm gonna curse y'all."
There you go. Yep.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
If y'all don't listen to God,
to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day,
right? If y'all don't keep His commandments, what's gonna happen?
that all these curses,
All these good things.
all these curses shall come upon thee
Then I'm done.
and overtake thee.
So He said
I'm
these
done.
curses gonna
You made-
overtake
you-
you.
that's all.
Right now, we gotta read the curses so it makes sense. Because you asked about why we going to these grocery stores and stuff, and it's not our people. We getting it from our enemies.
Right.
Like go to verse 48.
Verse 48, and
We
it
gonna
reads
read
thus.
one of the curses.
Therefore shalt thou serve,
Start at 47.
47, because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
Right, like you said, we down here embarrassing God. We don't keep His commandments, and we His chosen people.
For the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Shalt thou what?
Shalt thou serve thine enemies,
Now we serving our enemies in what?
which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger
Right,
and in thirst.
When we hungry and when we thirsty, we gotta go to these damn grocery stores that we don't own. Because this is a curse put upon our people. Right, read?
and in nakedness.
And when we need our clothes, we get all our. Hey, do we own Nike, brother? We don't. We gotta go to them for our clothes as well. Michael Jordan don't own Jordan.
How do we change it?
Right, we gonna show you.
How do we change it?
And in want of all things.
Right, so everything we need, how do we change it? Go to the very first verse, Deuteronomy 28. Let's
This
see
is
how
the
we
very
change
first verse of Deuteronomy 28. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken
it. If we do listen to God, read.
diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Right, so the Lord said He's gonna bless us and set us on high above every nation
If we
keep
do,
the commandments.
if we do,
So-
like you said, if we don't do, why are we reading it if we not gonna
Now
do it?
let me ask you this:
Now he, go ahead.
how many commandments is it, brother?
That I don't. I'm learning from you.
It's actually 613.
I'm learning from you.
Right? It's over 600 commandments in the Bible. Now,
Keep them all.
can we keep them all, brother, to the best of our ability? We can do all things through Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. Right? Now, do we have a temple to go and kind of make a sacrifice, go to the Levites, get a lamb? Kind of, no, we don't have that, brother.
Jesus came for that.
Jesus came, go to
To let
Matthew 5
y'all
and
know.
17.
To let y'all know.
Christ came to fulfill the things written of Him in the law, right? And to give us grace. Right? You understand that, brother? Bring this up.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5 and verse
17.
17, and it reads thus. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets.
Right, so Christ didn't destroy nothing in the Old Testament. Everything still stands today. You understand? We still have a spiritual priesthood. The Lord called us royal priests in the book of 1 Peter 2 and 9.
That's right.
He called us that in Deuteronomy 14 and 2. He called us a royal peculiar people.
Finishing reading. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
So he came to fulfill the things that was written of him in the Old Testament, like him dying on the cross, giving grace unto the Israelites, you understand, preaching the gospel. So like,
go to this one part where he said, if you all come to me as one, go to that part. If you all come to me as one, I'll move mountains. Tell me what he means when he said, if you all come to me as one.
Saying when he moved him out?
He said, you all come to me. Read that and then tell me what he means. In the Bible, I think it's Revelation, he said, if you all come to me as one. I don't know if it's Revelation, but
that ain't in there, brother. That ain't in there,
if you all come to me as one.
So this is how you come to the Lord as one. Let's just go to the commandments.
Do all. He said, I'll move.
Let's go to the, I don't know.
Y'all remember that one?
Go to the book of, you find it for me, brother.
I'm sorry, my apologies.
Yeah, of course, we can do all things through Christ and we have faith. Right, bring this up.
Deuteronomy 14 and 8.
Because now we got to learn the commandments, because God said if you love him, you're going to keep his commandments. Right. So let's learn some commandments, because our people don't know the commandments. Right. Bring it up.
And the swine.
And the what?
And the swine.
And the swine. Y'all know what swine is? That pig. Let's see what God said about it. If it's good to eat, if it's okay.
Look, let me show you something talking about that.
Bring it out.
Because it divideth the hoof, yet cheweth not the cud, it is unclean unto you.
Right, so the Lord said pork is unclean for us to
read that. My aunt just said
I'm going to read it for the brother, because my brother probably got some stuff. It says, meat killer nationwide as fatal warning issue, right? Because this meat out here is GMO.
My aunt just sent me that. This meat killing people. No, that's what he's talking about.
I thought he had a pork fat. Kind of beguiling. It was a good fact. Yeah. And you know, it is to have them being recorded, but it is meat out here that we can't eat. But pork is not one of them. Y'all eat pork? No. You eat pork, brother?
Yeah, I do.
You banging that pork?
I eat bacon. Like I
It's
said,
swine on your mind, brother?
all I know is he said I will forgive you for all things. If I eat pork, I don't think I'm going to hell because I ate a goddamn bacon. I don't think I'm going to hell because I ate a
Give me Hebrews 10,
I don't believe that.
26. Let's see what the Bible says about it.
About swine.
Because you can't, because Proverbs says you can't lean on your own understanding. Proverbs 3 and 5, brother.
That's right, that's right.
That's right, brother.
You don't eat fish without scales,
That's right.
Yeah, I know that.
like catfish, you don't eat that.
So let's see what the Lord said about pork. That brother on fire. They eat that boo-boo, brother. Yeah. They kind of eat the boo-boo.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, and verse 15, and it reads thus. For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
With what?
With fire.
The Lord is coming with fire, man. You don't want to be on his bad side. Right? And being on his bad side is doing the things he said.
Can I ask you a question?
Hold on, brother. We got to get in order.
And with his chariots like a whirlwind,
right?
To render his anger.
No, he happy.
To render his anger.
Right, read.
With fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
Keep reading.
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
So the Lord is going to plead with all flesh, with his fire and with his sword. He's coming back to kill a lot of people. And it's going to say that, read.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many. Now he's going to say who he's actually going to kill.
They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree.
Are you kind of in your backyard, on your patio, the tree right here next to you, you kind of got a nice view. And what do you got on his plate?
In the midst, eating swine's flesh.
Eating what?
Eating swine's flesh.
That's like barbecue.
And the eating swine's flesh, and the abomination, and the mouth shall be consumed together, saith the Lord.
So the Most High said, you're going to be consumed just like that pork you eat.
What if you
got it?
So no more eating pork, brother. All right, brother.
Appreciate you, man.
No more
Thank
eating
you.
pork.
You taught
You
me
know, I
something
always
today.
come kicking with you when I'm down here.
So you going to eat pork again?
I don't think so right now.
You don't think so?
I don't.
You got to get rid of that pork, brother. Get that pork off your fork. Get that swine off your mind, brother. All right, King? Y'all got to get y'all some French. Understand? Hey, sis on the scooter. Come here now, come on. Come here real quick. Come here, come on, stop. Come on. Okay, you got the brake in the front. You too, sister. Come here.
What?
We got a question real quick. Real quick, let me deal with the sisters real quick. Come here real quick, sisters. Bring it in. We got some talking we gotta do about something. Here real quick, come on now. We a big old happy family up here. Put your little deep for the breakdown. You got it. You got it. Do it for it, yeah? All right, now y'all got it. Now, how y'all doing? Y'all all right? Y'all sisters?
That's my sister.
How does your knees? All right now. So, what's your name?
Arnita.
Arnita?
Dejanae.
Dejanae. It's nice to meet y'all. My name is Tasha. Okay? Now, what we doing out here is doing a little survey about the color of Christ according to the Bible.
Okay.
Understand? What would y'all say if I had to ask y'all what color is Christ?
He wasn't.
He wasn't white. There wasn't him right here, was it?
No.
Was that Christ?
And he had like hair of wool, so I want to say.
Who he look like? Look at this brother here. Right here. He got that woolly hair right there.
Yeah.
So Christ look like us. They didn't say he looked like he burned in the furnace.
No.
He was so dark he looked like he burned in the furnace. He's a dark-skinned man with an afro. So that means Christ couldn't have been a white man.
No, I don't think so.
So Christ was a what? He was a so-called black man. So if Christ was a Jew, right, and we look just like him, wouldn't that make sense that we would be that same people as Christ? Who would be the Jews? We would be the Israelites?
Yeah.
Right, y'all know the Israelites is God's chosen people. Give me 2 Corinthians 11 and 22. Give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6. We're going to show y'all something in the Bible that the church, the Christian church, your fat cat pastor, like my brother Malachi like to say, they ain't going to show you. Right. Hold on, King, real quick.
Deuteronomy 7 and 6, and it reads thus. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Right, the Lord said the Israelites are a holy people unto him. You understand that, sister? Y'all are holy. Y'all are God's chosen people. Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
Have what?
Hath chosen thee.
Chose y'all
To be a special people unto himself.
above who?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So God said, we are people, our nation of people is above all people that are upon the face of the earth. How y'all feel about that verse? That we special, we chose, and we above everybody else. Now, but don't it feel like we at the bottom of that?
Yeah.
It do. It don't feel like, but even in that bottom, or being at the bottom, we still do everything better than everybody else. We got all the sports, all the. I'm not going to a white grandma house. I feel like you can cook. I already know you can cook. I'm going to your house over any white woman's house. Right? But we still at the bottom because God said we don't keep his commandments. We gonna be at the bottom. We gonna curse us. Just like how if you got any kids, you gonna whoop them if they don't listen. Understand that, sister? So us as a people, we have to come back to the Lord and keep the commandments. Right? You know these commandments?
Adultery.
Don't commit adultery. No.
Covenant. Talk about covenant.
You scared of the dog?
No, I ain't see that. She just told me, watch out. Oh.
So, sister, you understand?
Thou shalt not kill.
We came to the murder.
Steal.
Right, what about the Sabbath day?
Keep it holy.
You know what the Sabbath day is? What day it is?
Seven. I mean, it's the Saturday.
Saturday. So what's today?
Today's Saturday.
So what's today?
The Sabbath.
It's the Sabbath day. Now you know the things we can and can't do on the Sabbath day?
You can't really do too much. You gotta like be rested.
Yeah, rest.
Yeah.
Okay, go to Exodus 35. Let's show you some things that we can and can't do on the Sabbath.
Look at Exodus chapter 35 and verse 2. Get out. 6 days shall thou, it's like 6 days shall work be done.
So we got 6 days to do our work. From Sunday all the way to Friday. And once the sun goes down on Friday, it's the Sabbath day. Because we didn't tell time by watches back in the day. right? Abraham didn't have a Rolex on, talking about, oh, it's time to go get Lot. I gotta get Lot. It's time to get my servants. He didn't say that. Right, read?
But on the seventh day there shall be to you an holy day, a Sabbath of rest to the Lord.
Right.
Whosoever doeth work, therein shall be put to death.
Right, so the Lord said, you know, laying upon tables that our people is going to get put to death if we don't, if we work on the Sabbath. Understand? So no working on the Sabbath day. You don't want to get put to death by God. That's terrible.
Yeah.
God kind of look you in your eyes and you kind of just disintegrate. Right? Because that's how mighty He is. Right? Bring it out.
Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day.
And the Lord also said you can't kindle any fires upon the Sabbath, meaning you can't cook upon the Sabbath. So no going to your stove, kind of doing the, you know, the gas and do tick, 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 and then the fire come up and you put your noodles on that boy. You start boiling noodles on the Sabbath. God says you can't do that. So that's why before the Sabbath comes in, right, we cook our food.
Yeah, that's why I do the 7-day Adventist, so
Yeah. So, but we not no religion. We are actually the people of the Bible. And that's what our people need to understand. We have to leave those religions and actually keep the Bible for what it actually said. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So, us as a people, it's no cooking on the Sabbath day. It's no working on the Sabbath day. And it's no buying and selling on the Sabbath day. You understand? No buying and selling as well. So, we got to start keeping these commandments. That's just one commandment for y'all. Right, if y'all got any more questions, I would be willing to answer. If y'all got somewhere to go, I just wanted to let y'all know that y'all are the Israelites of God. Right,
Thank you, honey.
Y'all have to do it. Don't just stay out here. There's a lot of creeps. Right? So y'all be safe. Hey, brother, come back, brother. Come back, brother. I gotta go. You had a question? You forgot your question? Well, what happened? I had to deal with the sisters real quick.
This brother gonna show you already?
How long? How long what?
For Jesus.
No man knows the time nor hour.
He said, how long till Jesus? But the Lord is coming out.
Y'all don't even know.
No, we don't know, brother. He don't man know. But the Father knows. But you gotta, you know, focus on keeping the commandments. It's gonna get messed up by the Lord as well. Shalom, man. So you gotta just fulfill. All right, brother?
I'll be out again.
All right, man. Second Ezra 1-5. Give me 1 Peter 3:10. It's like Ezekiel. Second Ezra.
This is the book of Second Ezra.
Y'all don't like this picture, sister? Y'all know who this is? Y'all don't know? That's a white man named Caesar Borgia. Drop everything. Give me.
Yeah, I mean, what I think it's an interesting take on the Bible. The second Maccabees, chapter 10 and verse 38.
Right.
When this was done, they praised the Lord with songs and thanksgiving.
Right, we want to give all glory, honor, and thanks to Yahweh Bahashim Mashiach right, for letting us come out here, teach the word, tell the heathen they go into slavery, right? Their kids in the blue shirt, and the blue shorts, and the gray clothes, they go into slavery. That's right. Thank you, Lord. We want to thank the Lord for giving us the ability to do that. Right, read.
Who had done so great things for Israel.
Lord for Edom.
For Israel.
Lord for Moab.
For Israel.
Lord for Ammon.
For Israel.
Lord for Ham.
For Israel.
Right, the Lord is doing great things for Israel. He's not doing great things for these nations. What great things is he doing for Esau and these last days? Right? They're not about to get exalted over this. The Lord said, y'all are the end of this world.
And giving them the victory.
The what?
And giving them the victory.
Right, and we're not going to lose. We're not taking another end. We're going to get all dubs in it. Let's get dubs in the chat. Right. Is like the streamers say. All dubs in the chat. Right, bring this up.
This is the book of Zephaniah 1:14, and it reads, the great day of the Lord is near.
What the Lord say?
The great day of the Lord is near.
What the Bible say?
The great day of the Lord is near.
Right, the Lord said the great day of Yahweh is near upon all you damn heathens. Upon damn Caesar Borgia, right? Damn Jesus. Right? You don't give a damn about Peter. You don't give a damn about Seth Rogen or Brad Pitt. Right? Bring it up.
It is near. And haste is great.
No, it's taking too long.
And haste is great.
It ain't never coming.
And haste is great.
Right, and it's coming quick. Right, bring it out.
Even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
Right, and all you mighty men of the other nations are going to cry bitterly when y'all see the Lord crack the sky open and come with a big ass damn battleship. Right. You understand? Right, and with that, I want to give all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem Mashiach Malachia Shine. Kwam Yashra!
Kwam Yashra!
Kwam Yashra!
Kwam Yashra!
Kwam Yashra!
Kwam Yashra!